In an airstrike into Syrian soil last weekend, Israel reportedly attempted to stop Iranian arms from reaching the wrong hands inside Syria. Can you explain what happened in the last few days in Syria?
A few days ago, the new Defense Minister, Moshe Yaalon, has stated that there are several specific red lines that the Israelis are not going to allow the Syrians to cross. One of them being the transfer of advanced weapons to Hezbollah. The types of weapons in question that the Israelis seem to have attacked are the Fatah 100 weapons. Now, if that is correct, if these reports are to be believed, then these weapons are, first of all, advanced weapons. They have a range of between 250 and 300 kilometers. They have very high accuracy. And so that's why these particular weapons constitute a game-changing threat, as the Israelis would say. And so the transfer of these particular weapons can explain the timing. The timing of the attack also has to do with Iran, that there is also a not-so-hidden message sent to the Iranians, look, we are willing to enforce our red lines.
America has acknowledged the Syrian use of chemical weapons, which is known to be a red line for Israel should it reach the wrong hands.
As far as we know today, the chemical weapons are still kept safely by the regime of Bashar al-Assad. However, of course, there is the danger that these weapons are going to be transferred, especially to the jihadi elements, which would pose a significant threat to Israel.
It appears many people in Israel are backing up this latest military action supposedly taken by the Israeli army.
Due to the reason that there was a chemical bombing of Syrian citizens, I feel that there should be some form of retaliation by any country in the world about that. And I think as the world that we should accept the fact that it's happening.
The attack, in my opinion, was a brilliant job by the Army, the Air Force. Very proud. And according to the intelligence, what they got was, what they hit was vital weapons that can alter the game plan. So it was vital and necessary for Israel to act, and they should do it again.
Definitely, Israel is aware of what it implies that it did or didn't do, what it did or didn't do. But definitely they gave it a lot of thought process, and if they did it, then there's probably a reason behind it, and Israel has a right to defend itself, and if that's the best option, then that's what we had to do.
Nobody wants a war here. However, I think that most Israelis recognize that if there will be a war, it's not going to be a war of choice. I think that in the Israeli mentality, I think that most Israelis believe that it's probably better to start addressing the problem right now than to wait and to have a more significant problem later on.
While Israel has not officially confirmed these attacks, U.S. President Obama has acknowledged Israel's right to defend itself from the transfer of weapons to Hezbollah. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv, Israel.
Thank you so much. Good to see you here. It's wonderful to be here.